Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Modern Warfare video. So today I actually wanted to talk to you guys about some little known secrets or some things maybe you didn't know about Modern Warfare. We're going to be going from gameplay stuff to menu stuff as well. So sit back, relax. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, guys. And if you are new, if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, make sure you guys do subscribe and have those notifications on. So let's go ahead and jump into it. First of all, let's go ahead and talk about something that I didn't know about until recently. And I think that maybe a lot of you guys were unaware of, because I don't really think a lot of us really carry this weapon around in particular, but it's the combat knives. You can actually run faster if you have a knife as your secondary, especially your super sprint. So your super sprint, the one where you double click the L3 button, if you do that, you'll actually end up running way faster if you have a melee weapon, the combat knife, as your secondary. So as you're running towards an objective, or maybe you're just trying to get past an area that has a lot of gunfire and you want to get past that area, this is the way to go. Now I just pulled out my knife so you guys could see what it looks like, but you don't have to swap over. Just in general, if you have a melee weapon, specifically the combat knife as your secondary, you're going to run a lot faster than if you are, for instance, like me. I like to rock the launcher all the time to shoot down UAVs, personal UAVs, etc. So if I had the combat knife on me, I'd actually be running way faster to objectives. So if you're an objective oriented person, or you like running and gunning, then having a knife as your secondary might be the best way to reduce the weight on you and get you running around that much faster. So I thought this was a pretty awesome little known secret. All right, so next you can actually change the hit marker sound in the menu. So this one I heard about, but I completely forgot about once the game actually launched. But if you are someone who wants that classic throwback sound effect of the hit markers we used to have in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, or if you just prefer that classic style, you can actually go around and change that. So if you go into the menus, into the audio section, you'll have a section where you're able to swap out the actual sound effect from the current Modern Warfare one that we have in this game. So this is a very specific hit marker sound we have for this game, but you can actually go and change it back to the classic one, or if you just don't like the hit marker sounds, you can get rid of them altogether as well, which I thought was a pretty neat little thing for Infinity Ward to add. You know, some of us maybe are really attached to that old Modern Warfare trilogy and we like that old hit marker sound, or maybe you just really hate the one that Modern Warfare has. You can actually remove it or put that classic one, which I think it's just a really kind little nod towards those people who are classic OG players of the original trilogy of Modern Warfare. Let's move on now to another gameplay feature. So you can actually swap and customize weapons and turn them into completely different weapons. Now, in this case, I actually made a video the other day about converting the M4A1 into the M16. If you guys want to see what that is all about, how it works, and if it is in fact even a good variant, then check out the video. I'll link it down below. But you can actually go around and do that. A lot of these weapons you can convert into other weapons. The M4 can be turned into the M16. You can actually also turn it into the Honey Badger with the right attachments. The AK-47, for instance, can be turned into the 74U, or it can be turned into the AK-12 or even the RPK, which is actually really insane, and I think one of the coolest things that Infinity Ward has done for this game. Now, are they all going to be actual real good representations of those other weapons? I don't know. We'll definitely have to wait and see, and you guys will have to give them a try. So level up your weapons. You never know what you're going to be able to convert them into other weapon variants. All right, coming in at number 4, this is actually a very interesting one, and I didn't know about this until after I made a video talking about the XRK M4. But basically, if you get a blueprint, say you unlock one from one of the challenges that you can complete, like for instance the boot camp mission that is within your barracks menu, if you complete that one, which is a rather easy one to complete, you get a blueprint for the MP7. Now, before I was like, well, I don't have the MP7 yet. I don't have it unlocked. It's like unlocked at level 54, so there's no way I'm going to be able to use this guy until then on, and I forgot about it. But then once I actually got the game out and I saw some people mention this, and I was like, yo, maybe people don't know this, but you can actually use blueprints without having to have the base weapon unlocked. That means that, for instance, I'm able to use my blueprint of the MP7 despite the fact that I'm not level 54 yet and have not unlocked the MP7. Now, the only downside to this is that because you don't have that certain weapon unlocked, if you have like a variant blueprint of it, but you don't have the base weapon unlocked yet, then you won't have any progress towards camo. So you're not going to be leveling up the weapon, etc. So you're just going to be rocking that weapon until you actually unlock it. So that's one of the downsides, but at least you're still able to use it and give some of these weapons a try before you actually get to the required level to unlock them. All right, the final one is actually one that I was actually a little bit disappointed in, and I really wish that they hadn't done this, but you actually cannot combine smoke grenades and thermal sights. Now, this was something that a lot of people used to love doing in previous Call of Duties. You would drop a smoke grenade on an objective, or if you just wanted to get past through an area, or maybe you just wanted to confuse people and throw smokes on them while they were capturing a flag, you could then use your thermal sight to look through the smoke and kill them. And it was a really awesome strat, and this is actually something I think that is even used in real life. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a legitimate strategy that we used to use for years, and now in this game, as you guys can see, there is no functional way of it working. When you throw a smoke, it actually covers up. Your thermal sees nothing through its sight, and you can only see people if they're not obstructed by something, which actually really sucks. I really wish that they would revert this, make it so that you are still able to use your thermal sight despite the fact that they are in smoke. If anything, I feel like that's one of the best strategies and one of the oldest strategies that we've had in Call of Duties for a long time. So I was really shocked and honestly disappointed that we actually didn't end up getting that. So that's a pretty weird one as well. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, drop a like on the video, guys. It's super appreciated and incredibly helpful. And if you are new to the channel, if you want to see even more videos like these, I'm going to have a lot more Call of Duty Modern Warfare news, info, rumors, leaks, and more coming. So make sure you're subscribed and have those notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. And if you guys actually want to support the channel directly, you guys can actually do so by checking out my channel memberships. You get access to early content, exclusive videos, special badges, and more. So go ahead and check that out only if you are willing and able to. If you guys want to talk about anything, Twitter is literally the best place to do so. Go ahead and give me a follow over there at OGXRAYZ. I'll have a link down below. You guys have an awesome day. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next upload. I'm out. Peace.